folks, it's the Atari 7800 Junkie back with you once again with week 2 of the Gaming Penthouse Show. You want to say hello to everybody, Zoe?
Hello.
So they can't see you from there. They see you from over here, Zoe. They see you from over here. Well, she's by the camera. She wants to say hi from there, but you guys can't see her, so... Okay, so, I want to start the show by saying that I'm very, very, very excited that you guys have gotten me to 200 subscribers. I'm very, very happy. I didn't really think I'd have more than, well, you know, however many I had on my old channel. I don't know how many I had on my old channel. But, oh well, I probably don't deserve more than like 20 or so. But I'm very, very happy. So, I'm going to do a 200 subscriber contest. And first I'm going to show you what I have to give away. So first I have 4 Atari 2600 games, but no 7800 games. I'm a 7800 junkie and no 7800 games. Oh well, these will play on 7800. Asteroids, Defender, Pac-Man, and Star Raiders. Well, at least 3 out of 4 games that are good there, you know. Pac-Man's not good, but the other 3 are good. One NES game, this is a classic. Mike Tyson's Punch-Out! I'll even include the dust sleeve there. A game from a guy named Skaggs, Super Mario World. A 3-disc WWE set, The Twisted Disturbed Life of Kane. And finally, a game that I have sealed, although it's only a sports game, but it's still sealed. Top Spin for the PlayStation 2. Zoe, those are needles. Those are oh no, those are just my cleaning cloths for my record player. Can you put them back, please?
Yes.
Gotta love that girl. Anyways, what I want you guys to do is I want you to leave a video response saying exactly what you remember getting you into gaming. And to give the example, I'll pretty much tell you my story of how I got into video gaming. So, I know that before this I had played some video games at friends' houses before, but I wasn't really that big into it.
What's that?
But in 1990, when I was 5 years old, I contracted pneumonia.
What's that?
That is called an e-reader. Yeah. Yes, an e-reader. Those cards up here work with it. Anyways, I contracted pneumonia when I was 5, and we had to go to the hospital, and the things I remember from it, leading up to what got me into video gaming, is that I was in a bubble most of the time, being protected from any outside germs and whatnot. It's a game, Zoe. And the only time they took me out of the bubble was to put me in an ice bath to get my fever down. And I don't really remember how serious it was, but from what my mom has told me, I came about this close to dying from the pneumonia. But, obviously I pulled through, or else I wouldn't be here right now. Thank you, Zoe. And on the last day that I was there, and I believe I was there for a week. Okay, Zoe, leave them up there, please. Leave the cards up there, please. Thank you. Anyways, on that last day, and I believe it was 7 days that I was there, they took the bubble down. I was still in the hospital bed. They took the bubble down, and they brought up a television. And the television had a VCR and an NES on it. First, me and my mom watched Bambi. I do remember watching Bambi with her. And of course I love Disney movies, and I loved Disney movies before that, so that didn't get me into that. But, you know, and I'm gonna love watching Disney movies with this girl right over here. But then after, inside the NES was a little game called Super Mario 3. And I fell in love with it immediately. I'm sure I didn't play it like I play it now. You know, obviously I'm sure I just probably kept dying and whatnot, but I loved the game. Loved it so much that after that I always had to go to friends' houses and play their NES or their Sega Genesis or their Super Nintendo if they eventually had one, until I got a Super Nintendo with Super Mario World on it. And from there on, this disease, this oh, I cannot think of the word. This obsession, that's the word, was born. So that's how I got into video gaming. I'd love to hear your guys' stories. What got you guys into video gaming? You know, and was it when you was a kid, or even not even necessarily that? It could be what got you back into video gaming. Maybe you loved it as a kid, fell out of it, and then started, you know, doing something recently that got you back into video gaming. I'd love to hear those stories as well. So, I did say video response. You can leave a video response for 3 entries below, or if you leave a comment, you'll get 1 entry. I'll either throw them into a hat, or I might do a random number generator. I'm not sure yet. You guys will have 2 weeks to leave responses to this video, so I will pick a winner on show number 4 of the Gaming Penthouse Show, 2 weeks from today, on September 27th. So you have until September 26th to get your video response or comment in. And again, thank you all for getting me to 200 subscribers. I couldn't be any happier. And now that I've rambled on and on and on and on, let's get on with my pickups for this week. Alright folks, unlike my opening segment, my pickups are going to be short and sweet this week, so let's get on with it. First thing here is a wrestling VHS, because I do love my wrestling, and it is Austin 316 uncensored. But what perplexes me is, look at the back here. It's uncensored, but they censor him flipping off the crowd. I mean, if this is uncensored, shouldn't the box be uncensored too? Oh well. I guess they couldn't really do that, but still, kind of funny. One game I got at Goodwill this week for $4.99, and they're kind of making me a little upset. They're starting to price various games higher. Ugh, ridiculous. But this one I could not pass up for $5 because it's worth more than that. And this game I've been looking for a while. It is Luigi's Mansion on the GameCube. And yes, it is the player's choice version, but who really cares? It is complete. It's got the game and the manual. It has the GameCube precautions booklet, and even the thing that tells you to order Nintendo Power. You know, and with Nintendo Power sadly closing in the next few months, you know, it's you know, one of those deals. The next 2 games I have to thank OK Chief 420 for, because I found them in the dumpster behind Goodwill. Yes, I've started dumpster diving behind Goodwill, just like OK Chief. As Zoe goes through my GameCube games back here. Oh, it's okay. Nothing fell down.
It fell down.
No, it didn't.
I'm not trying again.
Anyways, yeah, these 2 games are completely free, and they were scratched up, but I cleaned them up a bit, and they both work. First game here, and I just have in a random black case, is Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver 2. And the Soul Reaver series is something I've wanted to get into, but I probably won't play this until I find Soul Reaver 1, so, you know. And the next game here is sequel to a game I've loved playing for a while, and I actually found the case for it, too, and it is Max Payne 2, The Fall of Max Payne. And there's the disc and the manual, and again, the fact that both of these, you know, yeah, they were scratched up, but once they got cleaned up, they were perfectly fine, so that's kind of funny. The last 2 pickups of the week are both posters or banners or something along those lines. First one here is something we had up where I work, and if you guys know where the Madden tournaments were, you probably know exactly where I work now. But I had to pick that up. You know, they left it in our front doors for, I don't know, 2.5 weeks after the tournament, so I decided to take one down and take it home. And the last thing here is another one of the banners, kind of like the Max Payne banner. This one is for Spec Ops The Line Premium Edition. Apparently it set somebody's brain on fire. The 4 games you see are just kind of holding down the corners because I just unwrapped it. But that's pretty cool. I just have no idea where the heck I'm going to put it up. So, who knows? It may never go up. So those are my pickups for this week. Hey Zoe, you wanting to listen to some classic music?
No.
That's easy time. That's classic. Alright folks, this is the part of the show where I would normally do my response to EdT1138's Top 3 Tuesday. And this week the question was asked by Doom Waves of what are the top 3 songs or top 3 albums that you like to listen to when you play video games. But unfortunately I really don't have an answer. I don't listen to outside albums or outside songs when I play video games. Not even with Atari games, which most of them don't have music. I like listening to the sound effects and the bloops and the bleeps, or the songs if it is other, stuff that is included within the game. So, I can't really answer his tag, so I'm going to answer somebody else's. Steve Benway did a tag of Show Us Your Telly, basically showing your television that you use for your main gaming. And of course I'm going to show the one that I use up in the penthouse, and for everything I have in my penthouse, my TV is a 13-inch television. Zoe always puts the red part in the headphone. It's not even stereo sound, it's mono. It does have a built-in VCR, but that part is broken. And in fact, the cable input in the back is broken too. So everything's got to go through the audio-video part. That comes out of the VCR up here in the back. And all of my video game systems then go through this VCR. If they're RF, they'll go through the cable part. Otherwise, I switch them all up here, except for my PlayStation 2 goes into another set of inputs like this in the back. PlayStation 2 I never take out. And then the Genesis goes through RF, the Master System goes through RF, and then of course I have one of those little screw-on things that can go into cable that works with any of the top 3 systems here. But usually it's the 7800 that's plugged in for that. So, yes, that's my television. There's also a big crack at the top. It's been dropped before. This was originally not mine. This was Molly's dad's TV for out in his garage until he dropped it, and the cable part didn't work in the back. But luckily that part still does. So I've still got use for it, and it's the best picture of between this and a 19-inch TV I used to have. So that's why it's this one. Maybe one day I'll have a bigger TV. But there we go. Steve, I've shown you my telly. Instead of my in-telly. Oh, God. My jokes are terrible. Alright, folks. This is going to be a late addition to the show. Although I guess if I didn't tell you, you wouldn't know that. But I was out running errands today and came back and saw this package addressed to me. And yes, I don't care if you guys know what city I'm in. And from a guy named Tom. I think this is from DMB Shooter 1, and I'll put a link in the description below. And the reason I believe that is because, and I'm going to use my keys to open it up, as I tell you, he sent me a message just a few days ago saying he wanted to make a donation. As I open this up, sorry if you guys just basically hear that instead of me, but shot on my address and got here very quickly. And of course it was completely free to me, so trust the old newspaper here. What's going on in the Valley News? Wherever that's from. I'm sure I can find out and look. Oh, holy crap. I can see it now. You guys, I'll show you in a minute. I'm going to read the note first. It says, yep, and it is, although it put, let's see. Hey, Jesse, I hope this arrives good. You can't be a junkie without all the Atari stuff you can get. Hope you enjoy. Your friend, DM Shoot 1. I thought it was DM Shooter 1. I'll have to look on YouTube again. Anyways, yeah, your friend DM Shoot 1, aka Tom Shirk. I don't know if he wanted his last name on there, but I guess it is now. But yeah, what it is holy shit. Sorry for the language, folks, but this is amazing. I actually, you guys don't know this, but where I work, we just got our quarterly bonus, and I was probably gonna pick this up anyways.
because they're selling them for about $30 right now. But like, holy shit! And it still has the poster in it. I would not have been surprised had the poster not been in there. But oh my god, this is awesome! Oh my goodness, Tom, you do not have to do this, buddy. Oh my god, this is wow. I'm speechless. I am amazed. Absolutely amazed. I don't think DMB Shooter has very many, if any, videos up right now. I think he only has one. But check him out anyways, and maybe, maybe he'll be encouraged to make some, because I would love to see, obviously, if he had this at one point, for him to be able to spend 30 or maybe $40. It was $40 when it came out to stores. That's just ridiculous. Got both controllers in there. The plug. There's the AV. And this probably actually stay down here with this TV. Consider this a bonus, Steve Benway. There's my other gaming TV. It's got my Wii and my 360 on it. And now it's going to have the Atari Flashback 3. Again, Tom, thank you very, very much. And I will definitely, on next week's show, I'll show you some gameplay of this. And I'll see if I can get to the hidden paddle games on here, too. Because apparently if you plug in a paddle controller in the controller slots here, there's some hidden paddle games they don't tell you about in the regular manual. So, again, thank you, Tom. Holy shit, I'm going to have fun with this thing.
Just an update on the crappy video game reviews. I did not have one this past Tuesday, and that's basically because I did not realize that basically the second week of my reviews would have fallen on September 11th, so I decided not to post a review on September 11th because, it's September 11th. But I will be posting a review this upcoming Tuesday on the 18th, and it will be Real Sports Football, which, I had one person vote. Period. I had one person vote, and they voted for Real Sports Football. So that review will be coming on the 18th. And next week I'll have a whole new set of games for you guys to vote on. Folks, for the second week in a row here on the Gaming Penthouse Show, we're going to end with a bit of a sad note. As my shout-out this week is going to go to kenslog. But in it, it's also going to be a remembrance of his son, KJ. For those of you that don't know, about 5 days ago, kenslog put up a video explaining why him and his son haven't done videos in a very long time. And I'm not going to go into details here. If you want to watch the video, it is on his channel. But it does say a sad update, and it really was a very sad update. He says not to be sad for him, but it's hard not to be when you can see all the other videos that him and his son have done together, and you can see the love, the banter between them is just classic. It's kind of the banter, and hopefully I end up showing just some of the love that I have for Zoe that kenslog has been able to show for his son KJ. I am very sorry for his loss, and it's something I hope I never have to go through. It's something I wish no one ever had to go through what he's got to go through right now. So kenslog, your my thoughts and prayers are with you, and just take all the time you need, buddy. And if you need any support at all, we are definitely all here for you. So, I am the Atari 7800 Junkie. Thank you guys for watching this second episode of the Gaming Penthouse Show, and I'll see you guys next week.